We're not professionals. We're working on our craft.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is our episode 7.
Seven.
All you Friends fans out there will know what we just did. You're welcome. All right, let's start the show a little differently this week. We're going to start with one of our segments, TV Tidbits. All right,
Okay.
Dr. S, I'm going to hand this to you. You start with your TV tidbit.
Okay, so
You ready?
Yes.
Go.
I'm ready for this. All right, so my TV tidbit is, I just learned, not just me, but the world learned that Vince Gilligan, you know who he is? Creator of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Just announced that they're going to do a Breaking Bad movie. 2-hour movie.
Oh my
Yay.
goodness.
Well, I'm like, yay, or I'm not sure if I'm yay or not.
Wait, why?
Because I'm just, it's like,
I know why.
okay, right?
Yeah.
Because so it was like, do you wanna? It's a great thing. It's a great thing.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, leave
Like,
it be.
A spinoff is one thing.
Yeah.
Like, not that I've seen all of Better Call Saul, but I hear it's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
A spinoff is one thing because it's like spinning off.
Passing the torch.
Like it's different characters,
Yeah.
doing different things.
Mhm.
But I actually loved the way that Breaking Bad ended. I
did
wasn't mad
too.
at it. I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
Which a lot of times I'm mad at finales, as you know.
Yeah.
So, what's going to happen? It's not known yet. Will characters come back? I kind of feel like you should just let it be the masterpiece that it is.
I agree with you.
And I was thinking of other shows that I love where the creators spin off and do other things, like whether they do a spin off or do another show. Like, for example, Darren Star, creator of 90210.
Oh.
And then he did Melrose Place, was like a spin off.
Yeah.
But then it still was a spin off. And then he did Sex and the City.
Oh, he did?
Yes,
Oh, no way.
So, like, totally different show and, like,
Oh.
building upon even better than his first amazing show,
So
90210.
that worked out.
Yeah, so, like, move on, right? He's not going to go back and do 90210.
Right.
Not that
I
I'm
see.
saying 90210 and Breaking Bad.
I
but-
like that.
Right? Okay, so then my other example is Josh Schwartz, who did Chuck and then The OC and then Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
So, like, different things as he progressed in his career, and they're all really great, but he doesn't need to go back and do something.
Oh.
So, I don't know. The verdict is not in. I trust him because Breaking Bad was so good, but I just don't want him to ruin the legacy.
It's probably just because so many people miss Breaking Bad, but still, you gotta leave it, like they went out on a high note. Leave it there. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. Like, I want to trust him because I love it so much, but at the same time, I just don't want.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
We'll see.
That's my tidbit.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, my TV tidbit is actually a little bit more of a plea. It has to do with this season of Dancing with the Stars, season 27. So there's a contestant on there named Grocery Store Joe.
Wow.
He got that nickname when he was on Bachelor in Paradise. It's like another part of like the Bachelor, Bachelorette shows. And what a sweet, cute guy you are, Joe. But one of the worst or least talented dancers ever on this show. I'm sorry to say that because he's so sweet. And he's still on.
Wow.
They're eliminating phenomenal dancers. Tanashi, who's a singer, she was such a great dancer, but she got eliminated because it's like, you know, a popularity contest. So
Aww.
I'm more like, it's a plea because I want people, please vote for who you think is doing the best at the dancing part, because it is called Dancing with the Stars. I know he's sweet and lovable, but let's keep in mind that we want, you know, the best dancer in the end.
The integrity of the show is at stake.
Yes!
I get it.
Okay,
I
so
get it.
please stop sending home really good dancers or even mediocre dancers, because I'm sorry, Joe. I think that you were born with 2 left feet.
And he can get famous on YouTube.
He's famous enough.
Yeah, good job.
He doesn't need this.
Yeah, but other people do, and they're good dancers.
Sorry, Joe.
No.
Anyway, that's my TV tidbit / plea.
I respect that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to The Voice,
This is
which
the voice.
there was only one episode this week.
Yes.
Because of election night. You know, we got to see it Monday night. So let's see how our teams are doing, Dr. S.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start with Team Jennifer, which featured Anthony, your team member,
Anthony,
versus Kennedy. Now, first of all, can I say that wasn't a fair matchup?
The matchup was not.
That was not fair to
No,
Anthony because
no.
Kennedy's like
The
amazing.
styles are incredibly different.
Yeah. So that wasn't fair, Jennifer, but that's okay.
And
but
smart.
It wasn't
more smart.
right.
No, why would
be
you
strategic?
Do that? Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry to say that Anthony was not. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Anthony.
He didn't win.
Good luck.
And he wasn't stolen or saved.
No.
So farewell, my friend.
Yeah.
Good job. Better luck next time. And then we're going to go on to Team Adam, which it was my teammate Jake versus DeAndre. Same thing happened. Jake did not win. DeAndre knocked it out of the park. But, you know,
good.
Yeah, it was still a really good performance. So that is one player knocked off of your team, one player knocked off of my team. You still have 3, though.
Even Steven.
Right, but let's see how my
Yes,
my
because
other
I'm
2
done.
went.
My players are on the bench.
Right, so I was like, I was really nervous. Okay, I was like, well, come on. Okay,
so we've got stakes.
Oh yeah, we do.
Stakes. To be determined stakes.
We don't really know what they are yet, but
right. But don't forget to tell us what you think those stakes should be.
Please comment below and let us know.
Whoever ends up on top gets to watch the loser
make a fool of themselves
in the way that you determine.
Yes.
By leaving comments.
Hopefully.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna win, so I can't wait to see her doing whatever you choose.
We know not. You know, we know nothing.
I have the best player in the whole season, so anyway, you'll see.
I can't deny that.
Oh, really? Okay, I think we know.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next is Team Kelly. It was Chevelle, my player, versus Sarah Grace, Cutie Pie. So Chevelle won! I'm so excited.
She's adorable.
She's very original. It's that tone. I know what Kelly was saying, but Sarah Grace, she was saved by Kelly. So she's still very much there.
I actually have to say, although I know too late, but Sarah Grace was like this close to being my next choice.
Really?
I love her because do you remember that she is like the kind of like mutant X-Men of the voice contestants?
Yes, how could you forget?
She like sees colors when she
superpower.
I almost chose her just for that because I didn't love her during her auditions, but now she's gotten so good that I'm so like,
cool.
Oh my god,
yeah,
I should have chosen her instead of Anthony.
What an awesome thing to have, you know, like
superpowers.
Yeah,
super duper powers.
No, so I'm super happy that she got saved. Yeah,
I know.
And then my next teammate is on Team Blake. It's Kurt J versus Colton. Okay. I want to predict right now on episode 7 of Tori Talks TV that Kurt J wins the whole thing. I love him so much. He's beautiful.
Yes.
And Colton did a great job too. And even though he didn't win, J HUD stole him.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Because she just appreciated the way that even when he didn't, when he flubbed a little bit, couldn't hear himself, he just kept it together. He was a professional. And I loved that.
Good for
Not
you.
sure if it was the best choice. I don't know how far he can go.
I tend to agree with that.
Yeah, but I love him. I love him.
But
like, I want to hang out with him.
Cute. I know.
Right?
We'd be best friends.
Like, we should have him as a guest.
Hey!
Direct tweet him.
Oh my gosh, Colton! Come on Tori Talks TV. We'd love to have you. You cutie pie with your original style. Okay, so as of now, it's 3 versus 3. That is so crazy.
Even Steven.
Really, though.
Yeah.
So find out, next week what happens.
I didn't know it was going to be such a nail biter. Oh, I also learned because last week you asked me who the other coach was going to be, and guess what?
What?
It's Kelly.
Oh, she's taking J HUD's place?
Yeah, well, she's taking her own place. Mariah's taking.
Oh!
Mariah would take J HUD's place.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Glad we figured that out. Like, are there going to be 5 judges? No. That would be great.
Mariah takes J HUD.
Okay.
Kelly stays Kelly.
Oh, good. Okay, that's a good thing.
So I'm totally happy with that.
Okay.
I mean, imagine if you're a contestant and you get to have a choice between those 4 people. Like, how do you even choose between Kelly
the best
and Mariah?
in their genres?
Not that J HUD's not also amazing,
we
but
love you,
freaking Mariah, dude.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for answering that question.
You're so welcome.
I was wondering.
Yes.
All right. And then we have to talk about a little competition going on behind the scenes online, the Comeback Artist Competition.
Yes.
So it went down to the final 3, which was Wyatt versus Ayana versus Linnea.
Yes.
All cutie pies.
Yes.
And we got our final 2.
Yes.
It is Ayana and Linnea. So unfortunately, Wyatt was eliminated, but those 2 will be going to the live playoffs where they try to get us to vote for them to be in the top 13 this year. Yes. Isn't it usually top 12?
I guess so. I don't remember. I know. I'm interested to see how it goes. This next episode, though, this week that's coming up, is always the most heartbreaking because those judges have to, like, slice their teams in half.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's like rough. Like, you think the battles and the knockouts are rough, and they're like, oh, this is the hardest decision I've ever made in my whole life.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
And then they're like, cut them in half.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so I don't know how those two people are going to factor in.
I kind of feel bad.
But, yeah. But,
okay.
I mean, it's nice that they got to have that extra opportunity to compete, exactly. But I'm kind of worried about how they're going to be.
Because people don't know that much about them.
Well, in addition, I watched some of those performances, and I'm like, okay, once they get mixed in with, like, the real contestants who, like... Yeah.
It's kind of like going to a new school.
It is.
In the middle of the year.
Yeah, like on like financial aid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like we're going to give you a chance, but now you got to cut it.
You know what? That makes me want to root for them even more.
I know.
You go, comeback artist.
Though. A good luck, but I know.
Yeah, we're pulling for you.
Go.
We're on your side.
Yes.
All right, so stay tuned for next week. See how our team's doing. Please follow along on the Voice app, Tori Talks TV. See how we do.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to one of our newer segments. It's called Humor Me. Okay. I'm going to go first with the Humor Me, okay? You're going to have to hear me out for 30 seconds. 60, not 30. That's rude. 60 seconds.
I'll give you.
Thank you.
I'll give you 60.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so if we're ready, please.
3.
I need
2.
60 seconds
1
on the clock. Okay, ready? Go. All right, so this is about Teen Mom OG, like I had talked about last week. So let's talk about Macy, one of my favorite teen moms. She had to send her son Bentley off to the 4th grade, the son that made her a teen mom. Oh. And he went to 4th grade, and this is the first year he didn't want his mom to walk him in. Okay, because I'm not a mom, but I just felt it for you. Yeah, like how sad would you be? She was very upset, little Bentley. Anyway, and then her baby daddy, his dad, Ryan, is back in rehab, unfortunately. He has opioid addiction, so that was really sad. And then Caitlin, another one of my favorites. So her and her husband, they've been together this whole time for the whole series. They had to give their first baby up for adoption because they thought that was a responsible thing to do. Bless you. And every year they celebrate her birthday with a birthday cake, even though she's not there. So that was really hard for them. And then Amber, her baby daddy's wife, had an ectopic pregnancy after getting her tubes tied. I know. Can you imagine the surprise of that? Anyway, so that was really sad to see her go through that.
I think you're doing
man, I had one more.
Okay. That was really good, though. I was like...
all of that in one episode?
Too much. Wait, you can get what?
Okay, I was shocked by that, too. So she got her tubes tied after her last child, and then all of a sudden she's like, I'm having pain on my left side. My heart rate feels a little weird. She went to the doctor, like, by the way, you're pregnant. And it's in your fallopian tube.
Because of the tying.
Yes.
Great.
So
that's fantastic news.
Sorry.
It's awesome.
And I mean to scare any of you that have had your tubes tied.
No, I don't know any of those people, but that's news to me.
So
my turn.
There you go. Okay, yeah, let's move on. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Okay, Dr. S.
Okay.
Let's get 60 seconds on the clock. And go.
All right. So, oh my goodness. So Riverdale season 3 is really getting exciting. So this week we did a special 80s episode, kind of flashback to the parents, the Riverdale parents. We kind of did learn why the current Riverdale gang is obsessed with this role-playing game called Griffins and Gargoyles. We learned that the parents played this game and they vowed to never play it again because murder was involved.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So apparently there is this gargoyle king there's a mastermind behind this gargoyle king, and murder happens. The principal of the old school dies. Nobody knows, but they assume that one of the other players is involved in this. And they don't want to admit that this is the case, so they vow to never speak of it again. And so Betty's mom tells her this whole story. Betty swears she will never play it again. And at the end of the episode, she goes to tell everybody what has happened, and she learns that her boyfriend Jughead is totally obsessed with this game. And that's actually where it ended.
Oh, shut up.
I'm not joking.
You got all of it in there in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Did you time that?
I didn't.
Have you rehearsed for this?
No, I didn't.
That's okay if you did. That would have been well
played. Not that much happened besides that, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun to watch.
Really, yeah.
Did Betty do it though? No, that's okay. Did she end up playing it? Okay, anyway.
It ended like that. That's it.
Okay.
I'll tell you next week.
Okay, I can't wait. That was really interesting. I was really into that. Okay, so let's move on to House of Cards. So last week, we had talked about this final season's episode 1 and 2. So now today, just so you all know, we will be talking about episodes 3 through 8. So if you're not watching House of Cards, maybe like go take a bathroom break, go, get some popcorn, get a snack,
Fast forward.
Yeah, or whatever you need to do. So, because that's what we're going to be talking about right now. So we're going to go...
Or pause it, watch it, resume.
Exactly. Whatever you need to do. But House of Cards fans, buckle up. Here we go. We're going to have a special ride. So we're going to talk about episodes 3 and 4 right now. And then, of course, 5 and 6. And then 7 and 8. So here we go. Let's begin with House of Cards episodes 3 and 4. Oh my gosh. I want to say that I didn't know this season was going to be so good. I didn't have faith, and shame on me.
I didn't really know what to expect, given the whole, like, how are they going to deal with, you know, the president not being, Francis not being in the
former
scene.
President?
Yes, because like we said last week, he's like the present absence. Like, he's there but not there, so how are they going to deal with him? But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so, exactly. So, these shepherds, Annette and Bill Shepherd, who are they? Are they just really wealthy? I don't understand.
They're oligarchs.
Oh.
You know what an oligarch is?
Nope.
You know what a monarch is?
Yes.
Yes. So oligarchs are like rich rulers of the country.
That's what they are.
I think that's what Donald Trump started as.
Oh, no way.
Oligarch come monarch.
Fun fact. Still think there's some kind of incestual relationship going on
that
there.
scene where they, VP walks in on them and they're like, yes, totally
caught that. Yeah.
It was kind of like when Bran saw Jaime and Cersei and they had to like,
you know, push him
down
the
the
window.
wall. Yes.
Yeah, it was similar to that. It was comparable. Yeah, so they're crazy.
They are.
They're rude. But we find out
they're so rude.
Seriously.
Rude.
But we find out that Bill is sick. He's fighting something. Sounds like cancer.
It sounds like cancer caused by
maybe the
plant
that they own.
Yes.
That's what we find out.
Which Claire kind of picked up on in season 2.
Yeah.
When she dared the city officials to drink the water and
they wouldn't do
water.
It. Wonder why.
Yes. So
they
then
made themselves sick.
Yeah, because this population was accusing President Underwood, the new one, of fabricating a crisis, but then it turns out actually that crisis was a real crisis because the city officials wouldn't drink that water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's part of the whole thing that's is she, she's part evil, part true?
I know.
She keeps giving us these truths that I'm like, I want to hate you, but you actually are giving us these bits of truth.
She's so vicious, but I want to root for her. I want her to win.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Mm-hmm. So Doug Stamper is very much back in the scene.
Yep.
Yeah, and they say the last thing that Francis tells Claire, according to Claire, is that he wanted Doug and Claire to take care of each other.
Yes.
If that's true or not, who knows? And then another key player in this is Tom from the Washington Herald, that reporter. One of the most passionate people in the show.
Yes.
That man, right?
Yes.
He's so he ends up actually quitting the Herald, right? He goes rogue. He needs to do his own thing. He needs to investigate all those murders with Zoe Barnes. And then the other one, played by Neve Campbell.
Leanne Hardy.
Leanne! See, usually I'm bad with the names.
Leanne, I know.
Okay.
He's on to all these things.
Right.
He's on the brink of breaking a huge story.
Yeah, exactly. And then we see that what's his name? Nathan, who's the big, what is he, like a bodyguard?
He's like security?
Yes.
Type of Secret Service?
Yeah, and I'm like, he's for Claire, but is he?
He's for,
Right, we don't really know, but he's the one that tells Doug that Frank Underwood died of the liver medication overdose or whatever, so we find that out in that episode. And then also, there's another Shepherd, great, let's just add another one of those jerks, Duncan Shepherd, the son of Annette Shepherd. So he's there, and he, by the way, he's in American Horror Story this last season. Great actor, good job, whatever your name is. Anyway, and then, Claire very much has her eyes on Doug, and she's trying to, keep him at bay.
Trying to keep him. He's one of the loose ends.
Yeah.
Yes, he knows more than any other person knows.
And do you know why? Because apparently Francis left everything to Doug in his will.
Everything.
His written will.
But the only people who know this are Claire and Doug's psychologist.
Yes.
Yes.
The psychologist.
The psychologist.
He plays a pivotal role in
dun dun dun
season. Yes, he does.
He does.
Yes. So, gosh, there's so much to talk about.
So much. And then you remember who else comes back this season? I was wondering when she was going to come back because we knew she wasn't dead when somebody pushed her down the stairs.
None other than
Secretary of State
Kathy
Kathy
Durant.
Durant.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was really upsetting when he pushed her down the stairs or whatever. And then I'm glad that she survived. Good for you.
And she remembered.
She said, I can still feel his hand on my back.
Unfortunately, she remembered because I think...
Unfortunately for Claire.
You should have pretended that you didn't remember, Kathy.
Yeah.
Why did she say that she remembered?
I don't know. What would that do for her?
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Because now you're a loose end.
Yeah, exactly.
Made you a loose end.
Okay, do you remember that scene when she's going for a meeting in a restaurant, there's nobody in the restaurant, and then she sees that it's Jane there, and she's like...
She runs.
She runs so fast.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she's like, oh crap.
I can't be here. This is dangerous.
I gotta go. Well, you know, and it's so crazy because I just love the way that Claire's like telling Doug, like, she's gotta go. And Doug's like, not committing.
I know, exactly.
And she's like, let me try Jane.
And then
Jane's
good
like,
old Jane.
Oh, Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you see Jane and Kathy's like, oh.
I gotta go. And also we get to see the Russian president, Petrov.
Yes. Oh, yes.
He's back. Victor Petrov. Oh, he's so vicious. But he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he is compelling.
Okay. I thought
compelling.
so too.
There's something else. Yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like Claire and him are kind of working together a little bit because there are Russian troops at the border of Syria. There's this whole Syrian thing going on. And they're like, hey, be cool with one another. And I don't know, they seem to kind of like be on good terms at the
They're okay. They're coming
Kathy's
to
funeral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. At her funeral. Okay, move on.
We'll move on. Okay. So she tells Petrov, speaking of which, she tells him, hey, you're going to have to take responsibility for the death of Tom Yates.
Yes. Which the shepherds are using to basically control her.
Exactly.
Because at one point, we also learned that the vice president is completely 100% working for the Mark.
Shame on you, Mark.
Get it together. So he reveals that he's pretty much 100% working for the shepherds. And so Claire's basically has to be like, I lost. What do I have?
Yeah, exactly.
I got to do whatever they say because they know that I killed... Yeah, Tom
Yates. Yeah, exactly.
Quite the hottie, though.
I had the biggest crush on him when she killed him.
It was sad.
I was upset about it.
It was kind of disturbing. Well, not kind of. It was very disturbing.
Yeah, so...
Because she kind of loved him.
Oh, I think she did
totally
too.
Loved him.
She totally loved him. You're not fooling anybody, Claire.
No, that's why she had to kill him. Because love has no place in her life.
Just about to say that. Yeah, I'm going to quote her all of a sudden. She said she has to kill Tom again. I quote, presidents can't be human. They have to choose power or love.
Oh, I like that quote.
I loved it too.
I
love when I can give her goosebumps.
That was a good quote.
Not that it's hard to do. But
I know I'm easy.
No.
Oh, no. I'm easy.
All right. And then, let's see. So we find out at the end of episode 4 that Miss Kathy Durant is in fact alive. Dun, dun, dun. So what happened there? I don't know.
We don't know yet.
We're going to have to find out.
We're going to have to, like...
in the next episode. Yeah, exactly. All right. So speaking of which, let's move on to episode 5 and 6 of House of Cards. Here we go. Hang on tight. So, when they first pick up in episode 5, the president is so
we start with a flashback to Claire in a play. I believe it's high school.
Yeah, it looks like it. She looks like that.
She's going to be, it's before the performance of Lysistrata. She's like smoking a joint, I think. Yeah.
She's so cool.
She's big on the reefer. She is. Because we saw her smoking reefer earlier with her friend.
Oh, that's right.
Remember when they're doing that whole like southern
whatever that ballet thing?
I don't know what they're doing.
They look kind of cool.
But so she's like chatting with the understudy, I think, about Lysistrata. You know about Lysistrata?
I do not know at all.
So it's a play by Aristophanes from the 411 BC.
So fancy.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
tell me more.
So the story is, she's trying, the star, Lysistrata, is trying to come up with a plan to stop the Peloponnesian War. And her plan is to withhold sex from all men because that's all that they really want. Right? Duh. So Claire is the star of this role, or the star, right? Yeah. And she's like, screw that. I'm walking away. Yeah, she's like, you do it. Because you know what? That's exactly what she's about to do as a president. I'm not going to stop the war. I'm going to make this war happen.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't even know
was
that.
like, I see what's happening
I
here.
see what you're doing there.
Yeah. Nope, not going to stop Claire.
the war. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm glad you kind of further explained that, because I didn't put that together.
She's like, no.
Oh, cool. That's so neat. Yeah. Well, we see in this episode that apparently she's like being a little bit of a recluse, and she's like a hermit, and she's been 23 days in the White House, not leaving. And she's putting on an act, which obviously she can act.
Because she's a very good actress.
Based on that play. Yeah, so she does this really cool thing where she's like, this is how I do it. She puts like eye drops in her eyes, and then she pulls
like
her
rubs
mascara.
the mascara.
That was so cool.
Oh, and she stares at the camera, she's like...
She's trying to make them think that she's incompetent to be president. And why?
So they will invoke the 25th Amendment.
Yep, to unseat her because she's not fit to be president anymore.
She is a wreck, people.
Which is really interesting. I learned a lot about that. Oh, she's a mess.
She's such a mess.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, exactly. So, but of course she looks at the camera and she's like, it's okay. I got a plan. And of course, I never doubted her for a second.
She's like, I got this.
She's doing it
for a reason. Yeah, we knew. Of course we knew.
Yeah.
But we still are like, whoa.
Well, I was just like, wait, what you doing there?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, let me in on this. And of course she did. So we also find out in this episode that Jane, sweet Jane, she actually crossed Claire by helping Kathy escape. Because remember, Kathy's alive.
You guys just have to know that you do not cross Claire Underwood.
Well, she's now Claire Hale.
Claire Hale.
She went back to her maiden name. Yeah, nope. Shame on you. Yeah, and then what is really cool in a nice little turn of events is that she ends up firing everybody in her cabinet.
Right before they're about to invoke the 25th Amendment.
She
walks in all like power suit.
I'm good.
Hey, guess what, people? I'm actually fine.
Oh my god,
and you're all fired.
So cool.
And check out my...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was amazing.
So before that, though, just wait, because it gets better.
I'm so excited.
No, really though. So she goes to the Vice President Mark, and she gives him the option to resign because there's this whole scandal with him linked to Russia and talking to Russia, Russian collusion, maybe. So she does that, and then Annette, such a any bad word you can think of, that's what she is. So Annette tries to come in there and be like, I got something on you with all those like abortions that Claire had in the past. And she's like, I just wanted to see the look on your face when, you know, that gets out. So Claire's like, hey, come with me, Annette. She goes over to a door, opens the door. All these women stand up. It's her new cabinet. All women. And she says to Annette in her face, she's like, I just wanted to see the look on your face. Take that, Annette. Yeah. Shepherd.
Boom.
Best line ever. I actually
was amazing.
Stood up from my couch and clapped.
Yeah.
At the end of episode 5.
That was awesome.
It was so good.
That was like one of my favorite moments in TV history.
In TV history, in House of Cards history. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Even more so.
Exactly. Yeah. Because, you know, we're talking about House of Cards. Thought it'd be appropriate. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of episode 5 and 6.
Yes. Well, wait a minute.
No, it doesn't. I lied. Like Claire Underwood.
Also, because that was just such a great moment. But don't forget, in episode 6, we also see all those people die. At the hands.
Oh my gosh, how could I forget?
So as much as we're like super happy that our president, Claire Underwood, has like the first female cabinet and she's like all about the women, she also like speeds the death of these 3 people who are like her loose ends.
Pivotal people.
So Tom,
the Herald, the Washington Herald writer, he needs his... That was really sad.
With the dog?
He's... Okay.
Back it up.
Yeah. Wait, no, you're right.
Tell the story.
So, he's like just getting food with this cute little dog, and he like sees somebody from across the way, locks eyes with this guy, and this guy puts his little ski mask on, and he's like, this is my end. This is the end of me. So he goes and he kneels down to his dog, and he's like, all right, you're just going to do exactly what I told you. He clips like a little like USB looking thing to his collar, and he's like, just do what I told you. Yeah,
he knew this moment was happening.
I know. And then he just accepts his fate, and he gets shot.
In the back of the head.
That was really sad. I really liked him.
He was a good guy.
He really was. He was just trying to do good by all those people that had passed away wrongfully.
He was just trying to reveal the truth.
I know, and why can you fault him for that? But again, he's against Claire, so Claire's got to take him out. And then who else died?
Kathy. For real.
Kathy Durant actually died
this time.
She's like in the French Alps, maybe?
But her husband like is right there and sees her.
Sniper takes her out.
I was really happy when we saw that she was alive. I was like, yes.
I know, I kind of felt good about it because I always liked her. Yeah. She was the Secretary of State for Frances Underwood, if you recall.
Yes.
Yeah, so then, she's out. Yeah. And then Jane.
Now,
we actually don't know how this happened, but all of a sudden she's talking to Mark, the vice president, and she's like, I just have like the worst migraine of my life. And then like the next thing you know, she's dead.
What is that weird bed she's in though?
I was like, are you in another country?
I was like, is this like Space Odyssey 2000?
Did they beam you up?
I don't know. She was like in this.
Were you in the mothership?
I know.
It was right kooky.
I was like, where is she?
Is that where you live?
She was such a strange character.
She was.
Like, I don't understand what she was or what, like, who. Yeah.
What position did she have?
Person, but. And then, and her and Petrov, like, what was that all about? Some sexual
She was really
tension?
mad at him.
Yeah.
He wronged her in some way.
I know.
Obviously.
I feel like I need to go watch the whole thing again to, like, understand the relationship between these people.
Exactly. Because you might have missed something, but yeah.
And then, of course, the end of season 6.
Episode 6.
Sorry, yes, episode 6.
Yes.
Doug and Claire have a little discussion at her house.
Oh, yes.
So, she reveals to him that she is blessed. She and Francis are blessed. She's pregnant. So we had previously learned that Francis had left everything to Doug. But what we also learned as a contingency of that is that should he not have an heir, Doug would get everything. But if he does have an heir, of course the heir would get everything. Well, guess what?
And surprise, there's an heir.
But can I just tell you what I did not understand? Why is Claire, like, puking on the floor, like, standing up in the door? She's just like, excuse me, I'm gonna go throw up. Like,
it's because she has people to clean up for her?
I don't know. To the toilet, though. Like,
she didn't even try.
She just was like,
have some decency.
Like, what?
She's like, 1 second. Yeah. What was that about?
It seemed like lazy filmmaking to me.
Yeah,
I was like, can you have just restaged them by the toilet?
Yes,
like
you're right.
Like her carpet's probably nice.
I wouldn't have expected that from her.
Yeah, like, and then she did it like 2 or 3 times.
You know, you're right though.
It took me out of the moment a little bit because I don't believe Claire would
actually. What are you doing?
She would just like let me pop my head in the door.
No, you're right though.
Even drunk people make it to the toilet.
Claire.
Yes. So then that does conclude episode 6.
Because that is the biggest cliffhanger of them all.
That's the true cliffhanger.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So now I think we should move on to, are you ready for it? We're going to move on to episode 7 and 8 of House of Cards. This is it, guys. Are you ready for it? Oh,
it's like
my God.
The end.
No, I don't want it to be the end.
I know.
It is such a good season.
Make a movie. I'm fine with it.
Now that's okay. To make a movie about House of Cards.
Baby Francis.
Oh, Baby Francis. Okay, yeah, exactly. So we find out that Baby Francis it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Mm-hmm. So it could be Francis.
Francis
with Frankie.
Francis with an E.
With an E this time. Yeah. So we see that the Shepherds, those nasty people, are trying to recruit Doug. You know, Doug's got his own ideas. Like
Doug has definitely his own ideas.
And what's up with like that beard that he's got? Like that like castaway looking beard.
At first, I think it's just to show the passage of time.
Oh.
The growth of hair, cinematic trope,
on that.
shows the passage of time.
Gotcha. Thank you.
It takes time. Mm-hmm. I went to film school.
There you go. TV theory again.
Yes, you can either show a calendar or you can show facial hair growth.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
More about Doug. Doug has decided finally now to go public about Frank's death, and he did end up telling the press about Frank's audio diary that he has, right? So he's obviously trying to take Claire down.
Yes.
For you know, he's always been Team Francis. Frank is what he called him.
He'll be Team Frank till the day he... Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Always Team Frank.
Always Team Frank. Which, you know, I gotta respect his loyalty, but Claire's my girl.
You know, but can I just, like, flash a little bit back to the beginning of episode 7 where she's giving the speech about how they're trying to take away the president's right to the button. The button.
The nuclear
button.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and you know why, right? And she, like, points to her belly. Like, if I wasn't pregnant, they wouldn't take away my thing. But she's like... later they accuse her of like weaponizing feminism, and like I'm still torn around this whole idea of like what is Claire's relationship to feminism, because she's like, she is fighting for the women, she totally is. I mean, cabinet,
all female cabinet,
but dang it, not a good representative of feminism. I cannot stand behind it because she kills the people.
I know.
Claire,
I never understood that.
I know.
A little blurred lines.
I'm super torn because I want to support you, but at the same time, you're not a good person.
It's just hard to know. It's always hard to know with Claire. Anything she does, anything she stands for. I still don't even know.
Very complicated.
Yeah. So we also do find out about Doug working with that reporter Janine.
Yes.
again, to take Claire down.
Yes.
That's all Doug wants to do because, you know, pretty sure we think he's in love with, or he was in love with Frank, right? Yeah. You kind of hinted at it last time.
He's in love with, he's like, he just can't, like, as much as he wants to take Claire down, he won't let Frank go down with her.
Yes.
Which is crazy because we all know that Frank committed the murders. But, like, how can you take down Claire without taking down Frank?
It kind of, like, goes together.
That's Doug's downfall, is that he can't let them both go down together.
Right.
Because he's insane.
He's mentally unstable.
He is mentally unstable.
To say the least.
I know. I don't know. It's just not, it's not real.
No, I know.
The goal is not achievable.
Why do I feel sorry for him?
Because he's committed to a cause. We like passionate people.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes,
I don't know why. I just felt like he had a really terrible childhood, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I really felt for him. But also there was a little bit of a rift between Bill and Annette Shepard. Those freaking people.
Yes.
But yeah, they're not doing well. They're not on speaking terms. Duncan got taken in by the FBI.
Yes, he's going to be tried.
At the hands of Claire.
Yes, he's going to be tried for treason because he developed this app that they put onto people's phones to kind of mine their data.
Scandalous.
I know.
He's not okay.
He's not a good person either.
No,
but it's like you kind of feel for him because he's just trying to do what's right by his family.
Right.
I know, but yeah. But what's making Bill die?
Okay, he said something about a tumor, right? And he's got these high fevers. He's hooked up to some kind of IV line. They never actually say the word cancer, but I'm going to go with he has like a cancerous tumor.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was like saying how he couldn't have these Danishes that the vice president had given him because it feeds the tumor. I'm going to go with cancer. So I think, again, from the plant that they own.
The plant that they own, that they're trying to deny that there's any responsibility for the crisis that happened where people are like getting sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's sick and they never talk about why. Yeah, they're guilty.
Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah, everybody knows it. Well, I can't wait to reveal the end. Do you have anything? Because I'm just dying.
Before we
dying to tell you.
I know, but before we do that, because you know I love those flashbacks.
Please tell me.
Okay, so we see Claire flash back to her college days.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Do it. It's real.
So she had a guy that she loved.
Oh, yeah.
But then she also had Francis. So there was like a conflict in her mind, her psyche, between love and ambition. And even though, I mean, it's pretty obvious that she like had passion and love for this guy that she hooked up with.
Yeah. Not Francis.
Not Francis.
Whatever his name is.
Sneaks out in the middle of the night to go be with Francis, who had just proposed to her.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was kind of like a marriage of convenience and strategy and all that, but that's kind of what set the pavement.
Yeah. Pave the way.
Pave the way.
I knew
I'm not very good at expressions.
No, that was good. I knew what you were saying.
Set the pavement.
That's our new expression, by the way.
Pavement.
Spread it around. Set the pavement. Yes.
For all that we are to learn in House of Cards.
Yes.
Yes, because a different decision would have been a different show.
Yeah, that's true.
It might have been The West Wing.
Oh.
We already saw that show.
I need to see that show.
I haven't seen that show.
Okay.
Probably nothing at all.
Probably really good, though. Okay, so are we ready for the big reveal?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay, so it ends with a very dramatic standoff.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, everybody ready?
I mean, I think we spoiled everything already.
Okay, so this is the time where Doug Stamper and Claire Hale, President Claire Hale, they meet. In the Oval Office?
In the Oval Office.
Yes, so this is a big deal because remember, after everything we just said, they're against each other and he wants to take her down and she wants to take him out. So they're there and they're standing in the Oval Office and he's like, he's getting heated. They're talking about everything that has transpired, everything that's happened, and he's like, just say it! And right?
But we've been trying to learn the whole season too, like what happened to Frank?
How did he die?
We don't know because we have a lot of theories.
Yes.
Did Claire do it? Who did it?
Who killed Frank Underwood?
Killed Francis Frank.
Yeah, Francis Frank, good one.
Right.
In quotes. Yes. So he's getting real heated, but he does actually admit that he killed Frank Underwood. He poisoned him.
Doug killed Frank, people.
His beloved. He loved him.
Yeah, and why?
Why? Because he wanted to preserve
his legacy.
His legacy.
So apparently, correct me if I understood not
No.
right.
No. Yeah.
Frank was on his way to kill Claire.
He was going to kill Claire because he was jealous.
And if he killed Claire, all the truth would have come out, and he would have destroyed everything.
So Doug was trying to save him.
So he killed Frank to save Frank.
Save his honor.
What the what?
Isn't that crazy?
That's
he poisoned
crazy.
him.
He poisoned him.
I'm guessing with the liver medication.
The liver medication.
Right. So we find that out, and he's crying, and he's all worked up, and then he goes to Claire, and then he
the letter opener.
Oh, the very symbolic letter opener that Frank gave him. Yes. And so he holds it up to her throat.
Carotid artery?
Very close. Yes. So he gets it there, and he's so mad, and then he draws blood.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm sorry.
And she's like, oh yeah? Guess
That's
what?
a perfect time for me to get ya. Yeah.
It was so good.
I mean, how perfect did that work out
how
for
did
her?
you set her up that way,
So,
though? Doug, thank you.
He just cut the president of the United States. So she's like, this is my moment. Stabs him. He dies in her arms.
And what does she say to him?
What does she say?
No more pain. No more pain.
I gotta make
no more pain.
Yeah. So, I was a little sad, but that's actually the way that it ends.
So basically, Doug killed Francis because he loved Francis more than Francis loved Francis.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah, because Francis was like gonna kill Claire.
Yeah.
Because
that is true.
The passion overtook him.
Yeah, that's true.
But Doug was more like, yo, we made you. In order to keep you, I must kill you.
Oh, Doug, it makes me like you even more, you little crazy weirdo. And the end.
Yeah, I'm okay with that finale.
Oh, I know.
It makes me okay with finales. Like, I don't usually like finales, but
I was like... a little bit of a complex with the finales, yeah.
And if you want to bring back a movie...
House of Cards.
You can do it.
The movie.
Claire and Francis the girl.
Yeah, so, House of Cards, thank you so much for the amazing seasons. I would go as far as saying that season 6 is one of the best seasons of House of Cards. Can't believe I'm saying that. I wouldn't have said it episode 1 and 2, but it just got better and better. So
it's so much that we were like, let's just talk about them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't stop. I was like, can we just watch them all?
I know, that's true, because we were just going to go 1, 2, and then every week. But no.
No.
It's too good.
No.
We had to
binge-worthy TV.
Yes, binge-worthy indeed. So, hope you enjoyed that House of Cards recap review. I hate to say it, but it's time to move on.
Oh, bye.
Bye-bye, House of Cards.
Bye, and thank you.
All right, so one of our favorite segments is up next. Let's do it. It's our Fab 5. So this week's Fab 5 is our top 5 fantasy TV best friends. Oh my gosh, I was so excited about this. Dr. S, I'm going to go ahead and have you go first.
Oh, I get to go first?
Yes.
Okay, so number 5 for me is Liz Lemon on 30 Rock.
Oh my gosh!
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey.
I know. And as you may remember, like, my distinction between, like, character and actor always blurs. So I don't know if I want to be friends with Liz Lemon or Tina Fey, but I'll take you both.
Oh,
she's just so cool and neurotic and smart and funny. And
I gotta watch that.
30 Rock is good.
Anything Tina Fey does, I'm
she's
a fan.
Awesome. I know.
Okay.
I'll just be friends with Tina Fey.
Nice. Okay, awesome. Well, my number 5 is from Nurse Jackie, Zoe Barco.
Oh, yes.
A fellow nurse.
Nurses are cool.
Yes. So she's quirky and kind. She's a little bit of a weirdo, but she's very serious about her work and also a great friend. She was a great friend to Jackie. And she always has like the little funny little characters on her scrub.
She
like a bunny
cool
and yeah, she's just someone I'd want to be friends with because she cares and I'm sorry, I have a soft spot for the nurse, so.
They're good people.
That's my number 5. Yeah.
Nice.
How about your number 4?
My number 4 is from Gossip Girl.
Oh, okay.
Blair Waldorf.
Blair Waldorf. Oh, I like that name.
She's a cool girl. I mean, she's not the nicest person always.
Oh, no.
But she does have a heart of gold.
Oh.
And she's Serena Vanderwoodsen's best friend. They have like a rivalry friendship. She has really cool fashion.
Okay.
She is a good person though. So
Waldorf. Great best friend.
Love you, Blair. She wears cool headbands.
Oh, neat. Okay. Awesome. Well, my number 4, maybe for the similar reason, is Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy.
No way!
Yes, she's a doctor, first of all, so you have any problems, call your best friend.
Nurses and doctors.
Uh-oh. I see a theme. No. Well, you know what I really liked about her is first of all, she's the kind of friend that you would learn a lot from, and she's very like brash, brutally honest, and you know that was married to this person. And I feel like there's a sense of loyalty there, and I like the friends that will, you know, tell it like it is, like. You look bad today, or like you need to change your outfit. Like I feel like she'd say something like that to me.
Get it together.
Right. Exactly. So I would love to be BFFs with Christina Yang. And I miss her so much.
That's a good one.
Thank you. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Number 3.
My number 3 is kind of a cheater.
Oh, why?
Because it's Willow and or Lily.
Wait, what?
Willow from Buffy or Lily from How I Met Your Mother, but let's just say it's Allison Hannigan.
Oh, she's so delightful.
I don't care who you are, you can be my friend.
Oh,
she's such a good best friend, super loyal, super
yeah,
fun, super adorable.
Yeah,
good person.
Oh my gosh, you know what's so funny? My number 3, I feel like it's kind of similar. It's Jessica Day from New Girl.
Oh,
she's like a ray of sunshine. I feel like she'll always like, you know, be positive, and if you're ever having a bad day, she would like bring you up, and and she makes up songs for every scenario, even when it's like not appropriate. So Jessica Day, you know what I mean? Like they're both like the sweet and Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah,
so sweet.
I like her bangs.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Bangs.
Oh, inspiration. Yeah. All right, let's go on. Number 2.
Number 2. Guess what? Christina Yang is my number 2. Yes.
Shut your face.
I just feel like she would be like lose your like hang-ups and just be real.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, Christina. She's real.
I'm so glad you put her on there.
She's so real. I know.
Yeah, so real.
She's so real.
Exactly.
She would not let you like get full of yourself.
She won't let you get away with anything.
No.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's awesome. My number 2 is Phoebe Buffay.
I almost put her. So close to making my list.
Do you know what I love about her? Well, okay, she's so open-minded and non-judgmental. You could be like, I'm running away with the circus. She'd be like, go for it. Let me know when the first show is.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, totally true.
I mean, she said the most off-the-wall things, but she like supported you no matter what they did. I don't know. Did you ever like? I feel like she's like the most underappreciated character.
Yes, she would have been of all the friends. She would have been my best friend too.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't pick her. Now I kind of regret it.
That's okay.
Can I have a do-over?
Well, at least one of us did.
But I still like the other friends.
Oh my gosh. But Phoebe.
She's good.
She's so sweet. And she always, you know.
She even had babies for her brother.
She had babies for her brother.
I mean, if that
3 of them.
3 of them.
She couldn't go to Ross's wedding because of it.
Right?
Sacrifice.
Remember the Santa pants?
Oh, that was so cute.
That was awesome.
I know. We love her.
Good,
so innocent.
Good people.
Yes.
Buffay.
Okay. Are you ready for number 1?
Yes.
I'm so excited to hear your number 1. Who's your number 1?
It's Ethel Mertz.
Stop it. From Lucy?
From Lucy.
I love Lucy.
How is she not everybody's best friend, though?
I'm so happy that you chose her.
She's just like the best friend. She's like all in on any idea you have.
Someone to get in trouble with.
Right? Let's like go make some wine with our feet. Smash it.
Stomping the grapes. And the vitamin vegetamin.
Everything.
And the chocolate.
Yeah.
She was always down to do whatever Lucy wanted.
Yep, Ethel.
I'm so happy that you chose her. That makes me really happy. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
My number 1?
Let's do it.
My number 1 fantasy TV best friend is Darlene Connor from Roseanne. I really could cry. She was such an inspiration to me growing up. You know what was cool about her is that she would think outside the box. She didn't conform. She was unapologetically herself.
Yeah.
And that taught me a lot about myself because I didn't think a lot of like other people did. And I was like, we're best friends. Like you're like in my mind we're best friends. And like I see Sarah Gilbert, the actress that played her, and I'm like, you're Darlene. Like if I ever saw her, I'd be like, so Darlene, what's up? Like I can't differentiate between the two. So because of her inspiration and how cool she was and her dark curly hair, which I naturally have curly hair, I love her, and she is my number 1 all-time fantasy TV best friend.
I can see that. I can see the Darlene in you.
Honestly, if I met her, I'd cry. I swear to God, if I met Sarah Gilbert, if you're watching, can I just come like hug you?
Direct tweet her. Let's direct tweet her.
Oh my gosh, can we?
Yeah, you can do that to anyone.
I love her so much.
Built into the platform.
Okay. Well, that was really fun.
I feel like that was very sentimental.
Yeah, that's true. I like that again. We had one
of the overlap.
Same. Yeah,
yes,
Christina Yang. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our Worth a Watch segment where we recommend a show that we think they should be watching.
Yes.
Or we should be watching.
Yes.
So I guess I'm going first.
Yes.
Here we go.
Do it.
All right. So my Worth a Watch is Eliza Schlesinger. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. It's called Elder Millennial. It's a stand-up comedy routine on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
She's so funny. So I obviously relate to her because I am an elder millennial. Did you know that? There's like this new term. I'm one of the older millennials.
So like there's a division between different eras of millennialism?
Yes, and I'm elder. And I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Because she kind of takes a walk down memory lane and she tells the tale of the landline and the days before the smartphone. And she does it in such a really funny, hilarious way. And her physical comedy is just as good as everything else. And she kind of has like real talk about women, which is kind of cool, which I don't know if people appreciate. But yeah, she's an excellent storyteller and she's a cute little blonde. Cool. You know, so more
blondes. I like cute blondes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Little white blondes?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they're usually white.
Blonde. Oh.
Asian blondes are cute too, though.
They're so cute. They have the best hair, by the way. But I also think that men could learn a little something from it too, because she's very real. She even reveals like secrets that women have that we don't usually talk about, but it's real, and she's just trying to like keep it real and make light of it. So I really recommend that 100%. You'll laugh your butt off.
Okay.
Check her out.
Put that on
put
that on my Netflix watch list.
Please do. So it'll be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear your worth of watch.
So my worth of watch is Rise.
What's that?
You know what Rise is?
No.
So Rise is an NBC show. It started last year, and it's created by Jason Katims. Katims? Do you know who he is?
No.
You do know who he is. He created Parenthood.
No, he didn't.
He did! And in addition, before Parenthood, he created Friday Night Lights.
No, he didn't.
Did you watch Friday Night Lights?
No, but I heard so much about it.
Holy moly.
Connie Britton's on it, right?
Britton or Britton?
No, Britton.
She's amazing.
Britton.
First of all, Friday Night Lights is one of my favorite shows of all time.
You just said it on record.
It's true.
She means it. Okay.
It's so good, people. So, I mean, people who know. It's not even a joke. It's not a ratings getter, but neither was Parenthood.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Parenthood was one of those shows that NBC kept on for, like, the cult following and for the critics.
Yeah.
So, thank you for sticking with that show, NBC. But, so, first they had Friday Night Lights, same thing, not a ratings getter, but a critically acclaimed show. Which actually NBC wound up dropping. Netflix kind of continued a final season or so for them.
Oh, no way.
It was so good.
Oh my gosh.
And shoot. Also, fun fact, Jason Katims was brought in to do some writing for My So-Called Life. Do you guys remember that show?
Oh.
Also a show that was dropped early, even though it had a cult following. So he's kind of had a history of having these critically acclaimed shows that didn't do very well in the ratings. And Rise hasn't had the most critical acclaim in its first season, though it is back now. It stars Josh Radnor.
From
How I Met Your Mother and Rosie Perez.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, so like I've seen the first season I saw, and I haven't started watching the second season yet. It hasn't had the best reviews, but I feel like it's worth a watch because it has like that teen, high school, family drama thing. I like to support people who have done shows that I liked in the past.
And you like teen, high school dramas.
And singing. There's musicals.
And singing.
There's like high school drama musical in it. So I think it's worth a watch.
Okay. Never even heard of it. I'm so glad you told me.
Support him because Friday Night Lights and Parenthood
Jason
Katims. K-T-I-M-S. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I should have watched a video or something to tell me.
You say it so well, though. It sounds like you're saying
I support you because you have not done me wrong in the past.
Oh my gosh.
Worth a watch.
Okay, good one.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, friends, it's time now for our Wall of Fame inductee.
Yay.
This is a show that's near and dear to our hearts. It is called Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yay, Buffy.
Oh my gosh, that beautiful little lady. This show ran from 1996 to 2003. There were 7 seasons. And I watched them with my biggest brother. He's the one that got me watching it. So thanks, biggest bro. All right, so what?
How big is he?
He's the oldest.
Okay.
I'd be the tallest too. I've never actually measured. All right, so this show was kind of a really good balance of action, comedy, romance. There was something for everyone.
There was like teen drama, which I love.
Yes.
Family drama.
Yes.
A little bit of horror, but not too scary.
Not too bad.
Although one of my scariest TV characters came from Buffy.
That's right.
The Master.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So,
also our two TV boyfriends, Spike and Angel.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Oh, my best friend. Willow. Yes, so lots of favorites in this show.
This show meant a lot to you.
Very, very near and dear to my heart.
I understand. Well, it was very well written, and they obviously wrote very believably flawed characters, which was very endearing.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character, would you say?
Buffy!
God, that was so easy. Maybe besides Buffy?
Okay.
Don't say it.
I don't even know because
Willow's
great.
I love Willow.
But I like a lot of the characters. I actually, you know who I think is underrated? Cordelia.
Oh, okay.
She is quite a complex character. You know, there's a trend in teen dramas in particular with like starting with a superficial kind of biatchy girl.
Oh, wait a minute.
And then letting her develop into a more well-rounded character. We see this in a lot of shows like Gossip Girl and Riverdale.
Yeah.
But Cordelia kind of like is my archetype. Ooh, archetype.
Good word.
For that, yes.
That's really neat. Well, that was really fun to actually watch all the characters grow and evolve. And, you know, it showed the power of love and the power of friendship. And
my number one favorite TV couple was Willow and Tara.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, the number one lesbian couple that I saw on TV. And that is just very inspiring.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yes. One of my favorite episodes of TV ever is their musical episode.
Oh my gosh, it was one of the most amazing, the most sublime moments in TV history. Yes, and they're not even like the best singers. But they pulled it together because we just like it was them singing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, like actually,
they weren't singers.
Yeah,
yeah, they just sang it really well because it was from the heart.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And Joss Whedon is the creator.
Can he just
I have to give you credit?
Make more shows.
You're so good.
Where's he?
Where did he
come back to me?
He did a few episodes of Roseanne. And what else? Firefly. Which
Firefly was amazing. We're gonna have to add that to the wall of fame.
Oh my gosh.
Angel. Did you watch Angel? I love Angel. We gotta bring Angel. Cordelia was an Angel.
I knew that though. Yeah. That's awesome.
Spike's an Angel.
I'm sorry. What?
What? A lot in Angel.
Okay. Well, I
put it on the watch list.
Next 2 days, I'll be watching Angel. I really missed him.
And you know, some say, I'm not going to say that I am one of the some who say that Angel might have even surpassed Buffy in quality. What? What?
Don't say that!
Some do say.
No.
I haven't gone there. I don't know. I'm not there.
Who are these people?
Well, I'll tell you
Their
later.
credibility
I'll tell you later.
shot.
They're people I trust and admire.
Well, I mean, okay. This show is like so much more than the title implies.
It sounds like it's just going to be a cheesy little teen horror funny flick, but it's like so deep and emotional. And it's like a teen girl and her friends saving the world.
Yeah.
From like hell.
Oh my gosh,
from
literally,
hell. Like, from hell. Yeah. Sunnydale is a hellmouth.
It even touches on things like immortality, like the pros and cons. Like, you don't think about that stuff.
And then also, like, how you deal with death.
Yes.
And Buffy and her mother's relationship, and it's just like, an amazingly beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
That I can't.
It's like layered with like insights and like, deeper. It's just deeper. It's like not what you expect. You're like, oh, this is gonna be like a fun little like teen drama or whatever, but
there's
life lessons.
And it also is a fun teen drama. And also she's slaying vampires in really cool boots and cool skirts and jeans, and she just looks awesome.
Yeah.
She looks like you.
Oh,
like you could be Buffy with a steak.
That's the biggest compliment ever.
I tell you.
Oh,
sometimes I see you and I think like it's Buffy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Best compliment ever.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
I have to say that it had some of the most original and wittiest like storylines ever. Gosh, I mean, I just feel like it was kind of groundbreaking.
It was
kind of
100% groundbreaking. Yeah. And it really made it so that the teen setting could be a setting for like really serious like conversations. Yeah, totally.
It had like a mixture of teen angst and then like it kind of went into like the early adulthood and It's something for everyone, which you wouldn't expect. I think people watching this are probably like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Well, most of the people I would tell who like didn't really get it would be like, what do you mean Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
Like, that's a good show. No, it seriously is. It's so good.
One of the best shows you'll ever see.
In your whole life. And if you don't have an open mind about it, turn off the show.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah. Push pause.
Well, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Not pause, but like.
That's fine. Either way. Either way, it works. But yeah, we're so happy to have you in our Wall of Fame, Buffy and friends.
And we will talk about you in all the episodes like we already have.
We have so much more.
I know. Like,
they'll play a role in many episodes to come.
Every Fab Five.
Probably.
Every Fab Five of my life.
They make an appearance in just about every Fab Five of ours.
It's true. So we should have put you in the Wall of Fame last 10 weeks ago. But we decided to wait till now.
Welcome. Happy to have you.
I love you so much.
Well,
hi.
We made it to the end of episode 7.
Yes,
7. Sad.
7.
You all, please remember to subscribe and like and leave us little love notes.
We love your comments,
AKA
so
comments. Yeah, we love you. We have so much fun doing this, but we also do want to hear some feedback. So if you have any for us, please leave it below. And please join us next time for our episode 8. We're just keep going with this.
Yes.
Yep, we love it. All right, well, thank you for your time and your love, and happy TV watching as always. See you next time on Tori Talks TV.
Bye. Oh, it's coming at me. It's coming at me.
I almost hit it in the face.
Get away. I'm traumatized.
We're